Donald Trump is a traitor to the United States of America. What don't you understand? No, it's you that doesn't understand, but I don't even think it's that you don't understand. And all of you people, not just you, but all of you people that have sent me to these other pages where everyone says Trump's a nasty person and he did all this stuff and he robbed everybody. I mean, can you make him out to be any worse than the media does? And honestly, this is what it tells me, is that you people have something to hide. Because you're not this stupid. Nobody is. Nobody is. Everybody can see who the traitor is. The people that have let our borders be invaded. Yeah, Trump was talking about Obama allowing our borders to be invaded. Back in 2014, he was posting about it. How he wanted jobs to go to Americans. I mean, I know it helps Nancy Pelosi and her vineyards to have cheap labor because then you don't have to pay benefits and anything. But quite frankly, that's what's caused our country to more and more decline. And yet Trump was standing up for this country. So every time you send me to all these people, like one woman was saying, look, doing pronouns is about being America first. No, it's not. It's about being America last. Because pronouns have confused everyone. People have lost their jobs over fucking pronouns, okay? Pronouns are absolutely stupid, and they all were just part of the color revolution. They have nothing to do with being polite. You don't turn what everybody's been used to our whole life upside down, all for a small percentage of people, and then you want to say, no, this is the polite thing to do. No, the polite thing to do is to be honest and say we're not all going to change the way it's always been just to appease a small percentage of people. Those people can accommodate that we're just not as advanced as them, let's say. But people have lost their jobs literally because they get a pronoun wrong. That's bullshit. That's total bullshit. And yet this woman was trying to make the case that that's about it being America first. No, that's about being America last, being a collective. That's about socialism. End of story. So everybody that keeps sending me to these websites or these people's pages, I'm blocking all of them, because what it is you guys have something to hide. That's what I think, because there's no way you don't know about Ashley Biden's diary that has been confirmed. So the man in the White House right now abused his own daughter, okay? And yet Trump back in 2013 or 14 was saying that we need to do something about the people that are abusing kids, that are snatching them up and ruining their lives, sexually abusing them. He said death penalty. Yes, so I'm sure that we have, because unfortunately, those that are paying attention, you realize there was far too many pedophiles, right? There is. And they have abused multiple times. So what it tells me is, since you people go out of your way to turn Trump into a demon, when the people that are demons are the ones that have allowed our border to be open all this time, and for illegal aliens to invade this country, that have trampled all over the Constitution, that don't stand for the rule of law, that's who you support. And who is that man in the White House? He abused his own daughter. So it seems to me that pedophiles in this country have a vested interest to make sure that Trump doesn't get in. So they would be all over TikTok saying, oh, he robbed us when we worked for him. Yeah? Or is it just that you have some skeletons in your closet to hide? Because the way you make Donald Trump out is as if he's never done one good thing. And we know that's not true. He did not act like he was a dictator when he was in office. People's 401ks were through the roof. Even with the Fauci gain-of-function virus that Fauci even said before Trump came into office. Fauci said there's going to be a pandemic during Trump's administration. Oh, how did Fauci know that? I mean, that was said it on CNN or MSNBC, one of them, almost like it was a threat. And yet you people still want to make him out to be the evil one. What did he do that's evil? What, he's paid off people's mortgages. He used to go into the newspaper, and if somebody was about to lose a house, he'd pay it off so they didn't have to move. I mean, he's used his plane to get people from one place to another that needed medical treatment. He's used his plane to get our troops out of areas where our own government wasn't getting them out. This is stuff he did long before he was even president. And you people want to go out of your way, just like the media does, to make him into this monster. And all it tells me is that you are the people that have skeletons in your closet. And it likely ties back to pedophilia. Because unfortunately, there's a lot of pedophilia in the world. And people know where Donald Trump stands with that. So people that are pedophiles or that have abused children that are under our current government or under your state governments like Pritzker, who's let all those people go, you all would have a vested interest in making Trump out to be a monster and keeping the disgusting people in office that are currently in office. Because then it works for you, never having to be held accountable for your own crimes. That's what I think it's about, because nobody is this stupid. Nobody is. I mean, I get that some people have been manipulated to just hate Donald Trump, but some of the comments or these TikTokers that you send me to that act like that I'm the fool for believing in Donald Trump. Well, I think most people believe in Donald Trump. He proved himself during his first 4 years. Yet what we did see is that all the media wanted to do was hate all over him. All you guys want to do is hate all over him, that he's the traitor. It's why it's constant projection, because you can't put any of it on Donald Trump. Even the law system right now is illegal what they're doing. They were literally, Bragg was at the White House. They have bookkeeping for who checks in and out all the time. Every day for who comes into the White House and when they leave and who they met with. Alvin Bragg, Letitia James, Fannie, they all have been at the White House. It's a total setup. It's a total trying to destroy him. And to me, that's what's evil. To me, the person that wants to do something about making America great again and putting excellence first is not the person to hate, especially when their life shows that they're about that. Like, that's all he's trying to do, is bring how he managed to get his business, even though all of you people want to say, no, he robbed everybody. Okay, well, he clearly didn't rob everyone. I mean, you Democrats loved him when he was on the Democratic side, didn't you? We have had every company in this country can no longer even stand by their own mission statements. I mean, in healthcare, every hospital used to have their own 4 core values that you stood by. And 35, 40 years ago, these hospitals would literally try to make sure that they stood by those values the best that they could, showing that they wanted to show people that they didn't just say the words, but they tried to stand by them. Now, those are just words. We have every CEO in this country that could give a shit about their core values. They are just talking points now. They don't give a shit about their employees. They just give a shit about bringing AI in so they don't have to pay anybody, or bring in cheap labor. So of course they would support the Democrat Party that has forever been bringing illegal immigrants in and shitting all over the American citizens. So quite frankly, you people just have skeletons in your closet, because nobody is this stupid. You either hate America, and if you hate America, then really you shouldn't want to live here. Move, okay? But to hate Donald Trump, who did nothing. It's Joe Biden that abused his own daughter. It's Joe Biden that has allowed our country to be invaded for 4 years. It's Joe Biden that doesn't give a shit about our vets. It's Obama who didn't care. And Trump was posting about it going all the way back to 2014. And yet, who are Obama? Who is Biden? Who is Hillary Clinton? Well, many police officers know who they are. And they have committed suicide, right? 7 of them in New York just happened to commit suicide years ago because after seeing the Anthony Weiner laptop. Yeah, funny how that happens. But that shit hasn't happened with Trump, yet you want to make him out to be the demon. Well, the fact is you should get your demon house in order, because there is something wrong with you if you want to stand on the side with people that we know abuse their daughters and are pedophiles. And that is Biden.